Good, good?
Yep.
All right, good evening, y'all. I've missed you all bunches. Hope you missed me and cameraman James as well. This evening we have a special treat in store for you. We are making diced potatoes and we're making pork chops. Our pork chops have been pre-marinated. I don't know if you can see them here, but they've been pre-marinated in honey, soy sauce, ginger, pepper, and Italian seasoning, Pampered Chef Italian seasoning. And I threw a little bit of Parmesan cheese in there too, just because I like a little extra something. And I'll give you the exact ingredients there in case you want to make this at home. It's 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, which I had conveniently left out, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1/4 cup soy, a small onion diced up. This evening I used our food processor. I already did that, diced them up real fine. Did a great job. Usually I use the chopper for that, but this evening I tried the manual food processor. Did an awesome job. And then you want 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger and 1/8 teaspoon of ground black pepper. And you put that all together. This is our dipping trays. They actually come in 3. If you were doing like chicken and you needed like eggs and flour and then your other coating, your panko chips or whatever you wanted. That's a nice set, very handy. Thought I'd share. I feel like sharing this evening. So, whilst I'm sharing, I didn't want to hold y'all up either because I know y'all are busy. We started the evening out since the potatoes had to cook longer and we put them in the air fryer a while. We put them in at, my short-term memory, don't get old people. We put them in, let's see, the diced potatoes I put them in our Sterling Silver mixing bowl, and I used, I love this, Olive Garden Italian dressing, so good. Mixed it in that, threw a little bit of onion in, and I also used some Italian seasoning in the potatoes. It's really good. And mixed them all together, let them sit for a little bit, let them marinate. And then I put them on the rack in the air fryer for 15 minutes under custom. The setting was the custom setting up here at the top. For 400 degrees for, I'm lying to you, 325 degrees for 15 minutes. So now I'm going to transfer those potatoes before we put our pork chops in. I'm going to take them, because I want to cook them a little longer, I like them to be nice and crispy. So I'm going to take our drip tray at the bottom that's catching all that lovely good flavor, the Italian dressing and everything that was running off. And I'm going to put our potatoes directly on that drip tray. And then I'm going to put our pork chops on this tray over top. So as the pork chops are cooking, all this delicious seasoning that's on there is also going to drip on over our potatoes. Oh, so good, so good. See, I'm not really a professional chef, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn one time. So I've got all kinds of good tips for y'all. So, let's take our potatoes and transfer them. Okay, that one went well. That's a Lily treat. Onto our. Did y'all ever hear of the Naked Chef? Well, I'm the Barefoot Chef. At least I have shorts on. Thankful I remember pants today. That's always a bonus. So we have them now on our drip tray, and I'm just going to move them around here so they're good and flat. And as our pork chops are cooking, all that delicious flavor will drip onto them. And it'll also make these nice and crispy because I like my potatoes to be crispy. And also for a side tonight, my sweetheart cameraman James here loves his corn. So we'll have the potatoes, we'll have the corn, and we'll have pork chops. And if you could see him behind the camera, got a little schmutz here, honey, little drool. All right, so we're going to put the drip tray back in, and then we're going to grab this tray. And since our pork chops have been marinated and they're really juicy, and our tray is grated. I'm gonna get a plate to put under it, to put it in there, just to hold under, or your kitchen floor is gonna be nothing but soy sauce and honey, and tomorrow morning when you wake up, nothing but ants. Aye. So I'm just gonna put this underneath of it. And I let these pork chops marinate for a good 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll get them on our tray. Lily, there's a potato. Oh, you already got it. Good girl. You don't mess around. Oh, just call me Grace. Yep. And I might have to divide these up. I didn't realize how big my pork chop. Nah, I can fit them all on here. Didn't realize how big these bad boys were. Ah, pork chops. Where did I get them, you ask? I can hear a mind reader too. That's my Sunday job. Long Island medium. Butcher Box. Love Butcher Box. Awesome choices of meat. I barely had to cut any fat off. It's amazing. Yes, thank you, Lily. I'm making a mess over here, and I don't really need to invest in one of those, what do they call those, honey? iRobot vacuum cleaners. Just get a Bulldog. She'll take care of it. So I've got all my pork chops on here. I'm going to take them over here, and I'm going to put them in my air fryer, right in the middle, little rack. Baby, I am. There it is. There it goes. Paper towel here because I am a sloppy cook. So we've got our potatoes in the drip tray, and we've got our marinated pork chops in there, and we're going to set this at air fryer set. Ooh, going to shut the door here. And we're going to set the air fryer at 16 to 20 minutes. So we're going to turn this bad boy down here to air fryer here, and we're going to do, we'll go right in the middle, we'll do 18 minutes. And in 18 minutes, we'll be back to show you the amazing meal that we're going to have this evening. Thank y'all.